Welcome to this letting go of expectations meditation. And first, make sure that you're very comfortable and have enough time to be with what wants to be. And before we start, just feel a little into the word expectations. And it starts actually by what we expect of ourselves. Even if it feels like it's from someone else, meeting someone else's expectations. There's always a part of us that expects us to meet up with that expectation. So feel into it and feel what situation you would like to keep in mind when we start. And as we're ready now, we're going to first focus on ourselves. To get ourselves in a place where we are relaxed enough to really feel what wants to be felt, so we can see what wants to be seen and hear what wants to be heard. So when you're comfortable, focus on the breath first. Because like always, the breath will always reconnect you with yourself in a conscious way, allowing you to drop into your body. And just be aware where the breath flows. Nothing more, nothing less. And as you're doing this, you might notice that your whole body, your whole system wants to reset itself. So for this, take a deep breath in, all the way up, and release through your mouth, all the way out. Good. And just allow yourself to follow your normal rhythm again. And connect with your heart. And give yourself a warm, loving welcome in your heart. Can you feel that brings a smile inside? And maybe even a little on the corners of your mouth? For it's giving yourself a conscious permission to really be here for you now, and taking all the time you need to feel good about you. And we're now gonna focus on the breathing again for a moment, but we're gonna do it in a way that it helps us relax our body even deeper. So when you breathe in, you're gonna consciously connect, for instance, with your neck and your shoulders. And then when you breathe out, you're gonna consciously relax your neck and your shoulders in this case. And this breathing in and out can be done with all the parts of your body. So when you breathe in, connect with a part of your body that you want to connect with. And when you breathe out, allow all the muscles there to relax, just like that. Breathe in to connect and breathe out to let go. In to connect and out to let go. And do that 2 more times, knowing that after that you're ready to start to see what's there. Good. Now, I want to invite you to connect to that part of you that has an expectation. Just pick one for now, because you can do this as often as you like. Just look at that expectation, that one, and feel. Feel where you feel the expectation of yourself of a certain situation in your body. And it might be that you feel this in multiple places, and that you can become aware of this as maybe more of a pressure, an uncomfortableness. It can be anything. Just allow yourself to talk to you in the way that fits best with you, without the expectation that it has to be in a certain way. It can just be the way it is. And then when you've connected to your body, return to that situation where you are expecting something of you. And whether that be because you feel pressured by other people's expectations, that is still your own expectation, wanting to meet someone else's expectation. But it can also be that you're already connected to the expectation you have of you, of wanting to be perfect, or want a certain outcome, the expectation that you have to fulfill everybody's needs. Just feel into it what it is for you and look at one particular situation for now. And if you observe it, can you see or be aware of what it does to you? Does it give you a relaxation? Does it give you happiness? Or can you observe that it's giving a lot of stress, a lot of uncomfortableness? And when you observe that situation, is that really what's best for you to happen? Or is it mere a trying to survive in a bit of an overwhelming situation? Or maybe you're not even aware yet where the whole feeling comes from, but you can already be aware that the expectation you hold of you is not really aligned with you anymore. And before you can allow yourself to let that flow so it can change, there's a part where it first needs to be embraced. All that uncomfortableness, that whole situation where you are in, that part of you really needs to be embraced first, needs to be seen, needs to be acknowledged, owned by you before it can change. Because what we do not own, we cannot change. But we can change what is ours. So can you connect with that part of you that is so scared, actually, of not being good enough or not fitting in or not being loved the way that part is naturally? Can you feel it? Allow it to be in you, in your heart, in your tummy. It was already there. Hidden away maybe, but it was there. And allow that feeling to grow for a moment. And then feel into it again, consciously with your heart. Is this really the best for you? And if not, what is it that you actually really want to do? What really fits you, that's aligned with your heart and the divine will you have to choose your own path? And the changes do not have to be made all at once. Just observe what wants to be seen, what you really want to do, if you could do anything you wished. And invite that in also in you. And also allow that to grow in you everywhere. Let it flow. And now look back at that part of you that has been trying so hard to meet your expectations. And can you tell that part you're sorry, that you were so harsh, and that you were pushing yourself so hard because you didn't know better yet. And you did the best you could with the best you had. But that you also understand right now that that no longer works for you in this way. And tell that part of you that you're ready to make a change. And be honest with yourself. That it might be a bit scary to make the change all at once. Because you don't have to, that's another expectation there. But that you can allow yourself to grow hand in hand with that other feeling that knows what it really wants, how it really wants to feel and experience life. And allow these two to join hands with you, so you can both with the three of you almost, walk together. You might notice that by just allowing this awareness to be, that those two parts are merging as one. Can you feel what that does in you? Can you allow that to spread? And with this new feeling of oneness, can you look back at the situation again and see and feel? Know with what change you can start for you so you can be more aligned with yourself. And with your heart. Just enjoy this feeling for a moment. This feeling of flow inside. And allow it to be for a little more. I give you some space to really enjoy in that. And for now, embrace what you've done, knowing you can always go back and do this meditation again and again, peeling off the layers. And if you come across any other emotions that might just be connected with it, because when you change one thing, the other things change with it. Always. That easy. Yet it can also mean that it wants to be revisited, to be seen again in a new light, ever growing in its own gentleness and softness, in your own pace, your own time. If you want to stay in this meditation, feel free. You know when you're ready to really drop back in and come back in the here and now. And for the ones that really want to come back out of it again, just follow your breathing again for a moment and really feel where it is at. And connect with your heart. And thank yourself for the space you've given yourself to really be there for you now and to be the change, the safe haven for yourself right now. That on its own is worth its praise. And when you've done that, start to slowly move your toes, your fingers, your shoulders. And take another deep breath in and a sigh out. And welcome back. And I thank you for doing this meditation with me. Thank you. with love.